This is 93.5 CHMR FM.
This is Simon Marcabroni, and you've tuned in to the heterosexual cavalcade of Uberswank. Stay tuned for a solid hour of awesome Canadian music right here on 93.5 CHMR FM. Russian Blue with Mama's Love from M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3.
Well, I was talking to you about the magazine, the metal events around Toronto. Back when I was in high school, we used to always make sure we got to, now I forget the name of the place, A&A, the funk music store, to get it every month. It was like our Bible for us little metalheads. We found out about a lot of stuff, whether it was tours of like the big bands on the go, like Megadeth or whatever, but also like little bands that we never heard of, like Slash Puppets. This is where I discovered bands like Faster Pussycat, some of the glam rock stuff. And I used to read an article every time by a guy named Metal Tim. I had to make sure I read his article. And, yeah, it was quite an educational tool for myself. I remember when, in the later, before M.E.A.T became ARM, Bung were covered in it.
Huh?
Which was really cool because Bung rule.
Indeed. That band that whose CD just happened to be in your bag when you went to have your first wrestling match.
Yes, because originally it was supposed to be Gearbox.
Huh?
Because the owner of CW at the time said, that's a sick song, you should use that one.
Which one was that? For Now
by Gearbox off their self-titled debut album.
You mean this one over here?
That one over there. And
see if we... Here we go. Okay, so track number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was originally supposed to be my theme song, and I forgot to bring it with me, but I always have Bung with me, and so I actually used Ramirez originally for the first few shows, because the owner of CW thought that was a sick name for a song. And then when he wasn't realizing it at one time, I got the DJ to play Bury It instead, and it just kind of more fit what I was trying to do.
Yes. So, probably should have discussed this during the wrestling show.
Yeah.
But, oh well, we can talk about pretty much whatever we want to.
That's right, because we're taking over.
Yes. So, shall we stick on another song from M.E.A.T Magazine Presents for Osprey?
Definitely. Bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah. So this is Deadline with Friction Addiction on 93.5 CHMR FM.
Yeah, well, I was the because I used to when I leave. Let's throw it all away. We got it done to take on mass confusion. Take time to beat the illusion. Stare into the eyes of the blind. Let's throw it all away. Friction addiction. You gotta make a prediction. Oh, friction addiction. Hey, friction addiction. I can't make a prediction. You gotta make a prediction. Oh, friction addiction. Getting tougher to keep up with the Joneses. Sun setting in the east and rising. You better watch yourself, but don't throw it all away. You wanna fight the hand that feeds you. Make sure you got enough to eat to want to fight like friends that don't throw it all away. It's a friction addiction. Can't be a prediction. You gotta make a prediction. Oh, friction addiction. cause confusion. Take time to read the illusion. Staring through the eyes of the man, let's throw it all away. It's a friction addiction. I can't be this fiction. We gotta leave it to fiction. Oh, friction addiction. Yeah, friction addiction. I can't be this fiction. We gotta leave it to fiction. Oh, friction addiction. Friction addiction. Friction addiction. Friction addiction. Yeah, yeah. Friction addiction. Friction addiction. Friction addiction.
Best friends are trustworthy, reliable, loyal, giving, helpful, protective, always there when you need them. Medical Alert membership protects you 24 hours a day, anywhere in the world. For member information, call 1-800-668-1507. Your best friend in a medical emergency.
Are you my best friend in a medical emergency, Rick?
You know it, Rev.
So, that was Deadline with Friction Addiction from M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3.
Yeah, just looking through some of the pictures, man. It takes you back a bit, doesn't it?
Yep.
I remember when I first started collecting this magazine, it was like newsprint.
Okay.
Just
like a newspaper kind of thing?
well, stapled like a book, but like that type of paper, that type of copy. When they got further on, they started going to more of a glossy cover, still like newsprint, like a comic book used to be on the inside.
Yeah.
And then they went for all gloss, and I think not too long after that's when they rebranded as ARM, Alternative Rock Monthly. I guess it was trying to cash in on the Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Rise of Fame, that kind of put metal on the down low or back to the underground when it wasn't cool to listen to anymore. But they did break one story about a Canadian band who, I guess it should remain nameless, but they were trying to claim they were from L.A., and they broke news that, no, they're from Toronto. But now they hug their Toronto roots, so. Right, because back in like the late 80s, early 90s, all the music either came out of the L.A. glam rock scene or the Bay Area thrash metal scene. That's where everyone wanted to say they were from.
Yes.
Right? You know, yeah, I can ramble on and on with this stuff. I really shouldn't. It's your show.
Yeah, well, beats me talking, I suppose.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Killer of the Wars?
What about him?
Got into a little accident, and the singer had to be medevaced out.
Oh?
Yeah. All seems to be going well. They're back on tour, but scary moment. Just reminded me because I used to read about the Killer of the Wars in M.E.A.T Magazine all the time.
Oh.
That's how I found out about them, too.
Well, a lot of cool bands came out of that magazine, apparently.
Yep. And there's metal events around Toronto, so you play in Toronto, more likely you're in the magazine.
Yeah. How we got it here, I don't know, but...
They were nationally distributed across Canada.
Oh, yeah.
When I first started getting it, actually, there wasn't an internet as we know it. I found out about it originally through tape trading. And if you don't know what tape trading is, you would buy like the metal magazines, flip pretty much to the back, and find all the guys who were basically going to be your pen pal. And you say, send your blank tape and I'll make this stuff for you. And so you write a letter like, oh, I really like to hear some Exodus, or I really like to hear some Death Angel or whatnot, right? Or put something cool on this for me, please. And you send it to them. I got back one time an Exodus album, It was probably 5th or 6th generation dubbed, and you could barely hear it, but it was really cool. And this guy sent, because he was in Toronto, sent a copy of M.E.A.T with it.
Huh?
And I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Because he said, if you like, and I won't name the big magazine name because it's still on the go. Because if you like this magazine, check out this one. And it's like, awesome. And I got a subscription, I think it was $3 for a year or something. Just basically the postage.
Huh?
And then I just started getting it. The music store started picking it up here and just started getting it there.
Awesome.
Yeah, great times. Way before you just type in something, go like, I want this newest album. I'll type this in and download. Oh, so back when we used to have to write letters with paper and pens.
Yes.
And like a stamp.
Yes, that stuff you doodle on now while you're on the phone. You had to actually.
I thought that was an iPad.
So, shall we take another stroll down memory lane?
Sure. What's the next track? I think it's
Raw Tricks.
Time.
Yes.
All right. A little band from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
93.5 CHMR FM. best in folk and blues, you're tuned to Mun Radio 93.5 CHMR FM, your only music alternative.
So, yeah, that was Raw Tricks with Time. So?
Yeah, I was just looking at their logos, like I was saying to you. It's so easy to make now. Probably had to pay a lot for it back then. I was looking at them. They seem to have two drummers listed, but I didn't really notice the sound of two drummers. Oh, never mind. I see what it is.
What?
They had a different drummer playing on the CD than they have in the band.
Oh, I see.
Maybe I should have read that a bit more closely.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why they're good stuff to say about the magazine, because it was a big point in my life, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I found out about one of my favorite bands through that now, Faith No More.
Oh, yes.
Right? I was reading about, because they had just changed singers from Chuck Morsley, is that how you say his name? To Mike, and I was like, okay. And they had the rap metal thing on the go, and kind of I guess a precursor to bands to come, like Limp Bizkit and that, where they kind of took the rap more than the metal. But yeah. Also, yeah, I remember reading a great article about Anthrax in it, and why they wore shorts. Because the question to them was, why do you wear shorts? I thought metal bands were supposed to wear jeans and sneakers and all their jackets. And Scott Ian, I think it was, made the comment, because we can.
Well, what do you want?
Yeah.
Can't get more metal than that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's like one interviewer said to Angus Young, not from this magazine, but from another one in the 80s, saying, how do you feel that people are saying, how do you feel people saying you're just putting out the same album every time you put out one? Saying there was no difference and all songs sound the same. Angus Young looked at him and said, did you buy it? And the guy went, yes. He goes, there. But, who argues with Angus?
Yes.
I wish I could remember some of these bands that are on this compilation.
I don't recognize any of the names.
No, neither do I. It was like, this is around the era, what, you said it was 93?
92.
92. 92 is when I started getting more into a lot of the local music scene.
Okay.
So I kind of fell from, I don't want to say from metal, because I loved it and still do. But like I said, bands I heard of first in this was like Slash Puppet, Badlands, which actually became another band had the name, so they had to change their name. And yeah, but I don't know. I'm at a loss for words now.
All right. Okay. So shall we slap on another song?
Sure. You going by the track listing?
Yes.
So that'd be No Morals, Blackhearted Man.
Black-Hearted Man. Yes.
Thank you.
On 93.5 CHMR FM.
dance in this forgotten place. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. For what? Hell, I don't know. I'm back on it man. Ooh, I'm back on it man. Ooh, I'm back on it man. Ooh, that's what I
Hey, this is Chris from Kings Destroy, and you're listening to CHMR-FM 93.5, Newfoundland's only alternative.
Why did you make it so hard?
And that was No Morals with Black-Hearted Man. This is Fambul Marchibroni here with DT Power.
Yeah.
Local music aficionado.
And something in auto.
Yes. And longtime reader of M.E.A.T Magazine, of which this is a compilation for. M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3.
There's not a lot of real information about him, I don't think, that you can find. There was a guy by name Middle Tim that the article I wrote with. He was...
Oh, sorry.
He was a staffer with them. He started another magazine about 94 or 5.
Yeah.
Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles. It was sort of the same thing. But around that time was when M.E.A.T went to ARM. So I guess Tim just wanted to keep on with the metal. Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of information. According to the Canadian Encyclopedia.ca, on an article about metal, several publications have documented the activities of Canadian heavy metal bands, most notably the monthly M.E.A.T, or metal events around Toronto, introduced in 1989 by Drew Masters. Distributed free throughout record stores, it had a circulation of 35,000 by 1991 and ceased publication in 1995. And then the Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles thing.
Yeah. They ended up with 50,000 copies a month, claiming that they had 150,000 plus readers, and that would be 3 per issue.
Yeah.
Right? And other than the big names and that, they kind of really promoted Canadian metal.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was misleading. First they were just like what was going on in Toronto, but they became more national. Like, there's bands on this compilation of BC. They gave, like I said, Bung had an article in it. They're from St. John's, Newfoundland. And Labrador.
Yes.
Yes. And, it was I guess a major type of like fanzine.
Yeah.
Right? Really gave a listen to bands that probably would never really got a chance. You know, bands that were kind of shunned by the bigger labels because they didn't know how to handle them.
Yeah.
The real, I guess lack of a better word, DIY attitude, do-it-yourself attitude. You know, probably a lot of people in the metal might not like my saying of it this way, but taking out the punk vein. because they were real DIY, like self-promoting, self-posters, indie labels, blah, blah, and that's kind of where a lot of stuff came out of, right?
Yeah.
And M.E.A.T was kind of the same way. It was an indie magazine, wanted to really focus on the Canadian metal, and here I am rambling again.
Oh, well.
And, had a real do-it-yourself attitude, and, how many people who put together a fanzine or a magazine can say, well, we got national coverage, and we did things nationally, and we were in major label record stores all across Canada. There's magazines that are out now that are based out of Halifax area that still can only do Atlantic Canada. Right?
Yeah. All right, shall we play another instance of why they got some national exposure?
Sure.
So next up, Sinister Fiend, I Am You. On 93.5, CHMRFM.
Sunday morning commercial radio in Newfoundland can be a painfully repetitive experience. It was Bob Marley who said, "One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain." That's the whole idea behind my show, The Sunday Morning Hangover Cure. Something different and unique at a time when you are most likely going to be hungover. Every Sunday at 10 a.m., we feature your perfect prescription of medicinal music lovingly mixed to ease the most wretched of post-Saturday night overindulgences and overcome Sunday morning commercial radio repetition. That's the Sunday Morning Hangover Cure. Every Sunday, 10 a.m., and only on 93.5 CHMR FM.
And for listening from outside of St. John's, that is 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, that song just now was Sinister Fiend with I Am You from M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3. So, yeah. We were discussing another article you were...
Oh, yeah. Background, because once again, there wasn't an internet like there is today, you know what I mean? You just don't find out about things that easily. And I was reading an article where they had interviews of Lars of Metallica, the drummer from Metallica, and he was putting together a compilation album, The New Wave of British Heavy Metal 79 Revisited. And it was basically, if I enunciate this incorrectly, forgive me, but the Noirbo movement, and that was the bands he was really into, like Diamond Head, Iron Maiden was on the compilation, Def Leppard was on the compilation, which really surprised me, but when I heard the early track, I could see why. Girl School, Raven, so on and so forth. And I read about it in that magazine, and it really exposed me to a new culture of music. Because before that, all I knew was like Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Megadeth, you know, the big names.
Yes.
Right? You know, I lived through tape ordering, get new stuff, and tape trading, get old stuff. And, so I read that article. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for that record to come out. I was really, record, it's a big round thing.
Yes.
For people who don't know.
Big piece of vinyl.
Yes.
With grooves etched into it.
Yes, and I was really excited. So I went to my local record shop and asked when they were getting it. They said that doesn't come out for another few months, but we'll give you a call. Came in, I got an cassette tape.
Yes.
And once again, it was just something I learned about from M.E.A.T Magazine.
Yes. Very educational.
Yes. Just like Sesame Street.
Except
for metalheads.
Yes. And I think they want you to learn about different letters.
Oh, so did these guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay then. Shall we slap on another one?
Sure. Where are we to in this now? We should be
Slam Glory. Yes. Say it like you mean it.
I will then, brother.
93.5 CHMR FM.
People walk on by, can't spare a fine man.
If you know just 25 people, you likely know someone who carries the gene that causes cystic fibrosis. And when two carriers have a child, there's a 1 in 4 chance that child will have CF, spending life gasping for air and then dying young. Yes, there's a 1 in 25 chance you're a carrier, but it's an absolute certainty that your support can make a difference. Please visit cysticfibrosis.ca to find out how you can help breathe life into the future.
And we're having a little conversation about the various genes that we've known. So that was Slam Glory, Say It Like You Mean It, from M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3. So,
yeah. Sorry.
Of the two of us, you're the expert on the magazine.
I just remember different articles that I read throughout it.
Remember your favorite article?
My favorite article was a Bung article.
Well, obviously.
But my second favorite, I wouldn't be really able to tell you now off the top of my head. I'm just thinking because I read one on Megadeth that was really funny. I don't think they really realized what he was sounding like in the interview. Yeah, so I'm at a loss for words. So, Mel Tim's article was usually pretty good. He was also on the Pepsi Power Hour, which kind of went along the same lines as this magazine. Yeah. Wish I'd known a bit more to remember. I think I still have one of these magazines at home, to tell you the truth.
Why?
You know, because I'm a pack rat.
Yes, well.
You know, I'm just trying to think about nothing to say about it. Guess I'm at a loss for words. I've been babbling on about it now for about 45 minutes or so.
Oh, well. Well, we can just put on some more music and let the music speak for itself.
All right.
This is a girl band, apparently, or at least with a girl singer. Triton, Burning the Cradle, on 93.5, CHMR FM.
No
Like me on Facebook, tinyurl.com/ringrust. Follow me on Twitter @MarkJabroni. And subscribe to Jabronology TV, youtube.com/fanboymarkjabroni. So I guess it's a safe bet that we both like that particular cut.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting down with our bad selves.
Yes, doing our best Michael Purely Sexy Hayes impression. So the song was Triton, Burning the Cradle. The album M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3. So, what's your opinion so far?
I like the album, I gotta say. There's actually a DJ here that I used to listen to when I was in high school who used to read this too. Bob Metal Mercer.
Okay.
And he actually was my student teacher for a little while too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh, I think we may want to put a song on, because it looks like someone needs to talk to us.
Okay.
So, Mind Rape, or it could be Mind Rape, I don't know. Born of Death on 93.5 CHMR.
For my insanity, just take control of all. Your humanity. I don't It can seal my fate, bring my deliverance, bring a realm of praise. Realm of praise. Realm of praise. Realm of praise. Jovian world, state of death, rivers of blood, empty into sewers. The emerald ran the waves of religion. It hopes to seek their absolution. Within the new Masada, the light begins to grow. Only salvation and death. Within the new Masada, the light begins to grow. Only salvation is there on the cross. Born of death. I'm brave. Born of death. I'm brave. Born of death.
And that was Born of Death by Mind Rape, I guess. Or
That's what it looks like.
I suppose so. So, from M.E.A.T Magazine Presents Raw 3 from 1992. So, all in all, what we've been playing over the past 50 plus minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I skipped ahead of track. I'm looking at the band named Justin Sane.
Indeed.
I love it. Like I said to you, that's just incredible.
Maybe we should have played that to end things off. Then we would have had 2 minutes to kill.
Yes.
But oh well.
Oh, what can you do?
So, nice having you in here.
It was nice hanging out with you.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah. Maybe sometime down the road we'll get to do this again.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe we'll just take over the whole place, like an NWO thing, spray paint up Rev and DT everywhere, and never mind.
Yes. So, with only really 1 minute left, it's probably just as well to end the show now, I suppose.
Okay.
All right.
I guess it's news time.
Yeah. That's it for another show, kiddies. Check me out on Facebook, where you can keep track of all the news that's right on the mark, from around ringside to the latest concerts. See you at the shows. Later days.